everyone, welcome back to Cracku. 2.6 lakh students wrote CAT 2025. Only 12 scored a perfect 100 percentile. Now here's the question. What did those 12 students do differently? Was it a 15-hour study days? Was it solving 10,000 questions? Or was it something nobody talks about? Because every year, lakhs of students work incredibly hard. Yet thousands remain stuck at the same percentile for months. Not because they don't study, because they're preparing without a roadmap. And today, I'm going to fix that. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do, whether you're currently scoring below 70 percentile, around 85, or targeting a 99 plus. No generic advice, no fake motivation, just practical strategies. And before we begin, if you're serious about cracking CAT 2026, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because every week we upload preparation strategies, PYQ analysis, mock analysis, topper insights, free practice resources and exam updates that help thousands of students improve their scores. Think about it. Even if one strategy from today's video improves your score just by 5 percentile points, it could be the difference between missing an IIM call and getting one. Now let's build your CAT roadmap. Here's the biggest mistake students make. They think CAT is just one exam. It isn't. It's actually 3 different battles: VARC, DILR, and QA. Winning one section doesn't guarantee success. A weak sectional can cost you your IIM dream. So let's start with a section that scares students in the most unexpected way: VARC. If you're below 85 percentile, your problem isn't speed, it's stamina. Imagine trying to run a marathon without training. You'd collapse, right? The same happens when you force your brain to read an 800-word essay on philosophy if you haven't read a book in years. We use 21-day rule here. For 3 weeks straight, do not change your strategy. Read for 20 minutes daily from our Cracku CAT daily articles, solve exactly one RC in the Cracku study room, and practice a few verbal ability questions. In the actual exam, you can skip a brutal RC but never skip VA, especially the type and answer questions, which have 0 negative marking. If you're between 85 and 95 percentile, you have the stamina, but you're falling into traps. You get down to 2 options and consistently pick the wrong one. To break out, up your game to 2 RCs a day and start reading things that make you uncomfortable, like the Eon essays or The Economist. If you hate economics, force yourself to read it. Once you finish an RC, don't check the answer key. Act like a detective. Analyze why the wrong option trapped you. You can even paste the passage into AI after solving to double check the author's tone and core arguments. If you're above 95 percentile, you're chasing perfection. Your daily target is 3 to 4 RCs from dense abstract topics like anthropology or ancient history. At this level, your focus should be on extreme accuracy. One less mistake is the difference between an ordinary business school and an IIM call. Next is DILR. DILR is a game of minefields. In recent years, you don't need to solve all the 4 sets. Cracking just 2 sets perfectly can land you your IIM dream score. If you're below 80 percentile, stop taking full sectionals. You're only denting your confidence. Use a 7-minute setup rule. Pick a DILR set a timer for 7 minutes, and do not solve a single question. Just try to organize the messy paragraph into a clean table or diagram. Once the data is organized, the questions solve themselves. Master the core pillars first: arrangements, charts, and games and tournaments. Use the Cracku DILR playlist to learn how to map data step by step. If you're between the 80 and 85 percentile, your problem isn't solving, it's ego. A student once told me he wasted 20 minutes on a data set just because it was about cricket, his favorite sport. He couldn't let it go. Never marry a set. Spend the first 5 minutes on the section scanning all the sets. The shortest one isn't always the easiest. Use the 6-minute abort rule. If you choose a set and can't make headway within the first 6 minutes, drop it. Leave your ego behind and move to the next one. If you're between the 85 and 95 percentile, you're solving the right sets, but making silly calculation errors. One miscopied number ruins all your questions in that set. Slow down slightly during the setup, create a quick habit of rechecking your baseline data, and practice 2 moderate sets daily to get the natural flow. If you're above the 95 percentile, your focus is seamless execution. Take regular sectionals to practice rapid set selection and ensure 0 silly mistakes under the time pressure. Next is the QA strategy. QA strategy: in the recent years, CAT papers are heavily dominated by arithmetic and algebra. If maths scares you, stop trying to learn advanced geometry theorems. Focus on the core. If you're below 90 percentile, did you know that getting just 7 questions perfectly right in Quant can land you near the 90th percentile? You don't need to do everything. Focus purely on arithmetic, which is percentage ratios, averages, profit and loss, and time, speed, distance. When you start the section, use the 1-minute filter. Scan the questions, find the direct ones, and if you don't know the first step within the 60 seconds, skip it. Revise formulas using the CAT formulas PDF and practice your daily pacing with Quant Rush. If you're between the 90 and 95 percentile, Your arithmetic is rock solid, but you're leaving easy money on table by completely skipping number systems and logs. You don't need to be a math genius here. Just learn the basic properties of factors, divisibility, and log identities. CAT often hides 2 to 3 incredibly simple questions in these chapters. Finding them will skyrocket your score. If you're targeting the 95th percentile and above, you must implement the 3-round strategy to manage your time. In round 1, hunt down and smash the direct formula-based questions. In round 2, attack the moderate questions where you know the method but need time to calculate. In round 3, look at the lengthy complex questions only if the time permits. Never get stuck on question number 1 just because it's the first one you see. Maintain a strict error log to track whether your drops are due to conceptual blind spots or poor time management. Your past academic scores don't define your future. What defines it is how honestly you face your weaknesses today. Drop your current average mock percentiles for VARC, DILR and QA in the comments below. Let's analyze where you stand. Hit subscribe for real data-backed strategies and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.